Hi and welcome to the Korea JoongAng Daily's new video series, Headlines. Now, Headlines is a new sports video series. We take a look at the biggest sports headlines around the world relating to Korean players and have a little look at what they mean. My name's Jim Bully. Now, during this podcast, we're going to add some subtitles in Korean down here, which should make it a little bit easier to understand. So this week, we're talking about Heung-Min, the Korean football star, who on Wednesday in a Premier League game in the UK scored his 100th goal in Europe. Now, of course, the newspaper that you're most interested in, the Korea JoongAng Daily, led with a European century. Now, the focus of our story was on how it was his 100th goal. A century, of course, means 100 years, but we can also use it to mean a 100 milestone in sports in some way. So our story concentrated on how he was the second Korean ever, after Cha Bum-gun, to score 100 career goals in Europe. Elsewhere in international news, that was less of the focus. So The Sun, the UK newspaper, the headline is Kane, Lucas Moura and Son Heung-min strike as Tottenham return to winning ways. This was very similar. The Daily Mail, again a UK newspaper, Tottenham 3, Southampton 1, Harry Kane, Lucas Moura and Son Heung-min all on target to send Mauricio Pochettino's side up to third in the table. The BBC say Tottenham Hotspur 3, Southampton 1, Kane, Moura and Son scores in hosts win. And things get a little bit more interesting in the Boot Room. The Boot Room is an online football blog. The Boot Room is asking the question, will Tottenham ace Heung-Min Son, which is the wrong way around, hit purple patch in front of goal? Now in sports, a purple patch is like a lucky streak, a lucky period. So they're asking the question, is Son Heung-min about to go off on a tear, on a great run of goals? It says here, the South Korea international has proven when he gets on a run in front of goal, he's impossible to stop. So could he be about to embark on some form during a busy December for fixtures? Son would surely love to chip in with his fair share of goals in the league and add to his tally of just 2 so far in the top flight. The top flight refers to the top league in any country. So in Korea, the top flight is the K-League 1. Now this is the most interesting article today. This is from The Guardian, the big UK newspaper, broadsheet paper, not a tabloid. It runs with the headline, Son Heung-min lights up the Premier League with his joyful performances. And the subhead says, Son's highlights tape at Spurs would make almost anyone smile. I'm going to just read a couple of extracts from this one. When Jose Mourinho, the Manchester United manager, was thinking of Tottenham players he might theoretically fancy buying the other day, to illustrate his point about Manchester United not being able to get their own way in the transfer market as they used to, he named Son Heung-min, in addition to Harry Kane, Dele Alli and Christian Eriksen, as unattainable objects of desire. So even the great Jose Mourinho would love to have Son Heung-min on his side. The story goes on. Son has been playing so well for the last few years, it would be hard to find a manager who would not be interested in signing him. Quite often he makes Match of the Day, which is a UK football TV show, worth watching on his own. Even when his performances are boiled down to abbreviated cameos, he generally manages to do something exceptional or unexpected. His style, based on searing pace, positional awareness and two-footed technical ability, is simply joyful to watch. And then the article concludes, in summary, Mourinho had it right, and here is a rare opportunity for the whole of football to agree with him. Son is the sort of player absolutely everyone would love to see in their own team. So although the 100 goals in Europe thing is not major news elsewhere, there's still plenty of newspapers showering love on Son Heung-min. So that was the first episode of Headlines. We'll be back again in the next couple of weeks with more headlines relating to Korean football stars elsewhere in the world. If you see any headlines you'd like us to explain, please comment down below. Or if there's any stars that you would like us to talk about, then let us know. Thank you.